Master Coach Apostle Courtney McLean and Business Coach Zidane Simister are powered up to share their expertise on the business end. But don't forget to tell a friend or a colleague, and of course have your tools on hand, your notebook and your pen. Classes are in session every Tuesday, 3:30 on Gospel JA for the business end. Master Coach Apostle Courtney McLean and Business Coach Zidane Simister await you.
Welcome, good afternoon, and welcome viewers and listeners to another episode of The Business End. Here on The Business End, we provide practical and real solutions to take your business to the next level. And 2024 is that door for you to move forward and take your business to the next level. I am your host, Zidane Smith, and with me is my co-host, none other than the Apostle Courtney McLean. Welcome, sir.
It's great to be here. I've been missing for a while. It's great to be back. Happy New Year, everyone. We're looking forward to a mega 2024.
Mega indeed. And we will start with a mega episode this afternoon with our guest, Mr. George Henry. He's the founder and CEO of AppFinity Technologies. Our guest was previously a software engineer manager leading the development of the Loan Cyrus SaaS microfinancing cloud lending platform. Deployed over 37 countries, he successfully develop and deploy solutions in various industries. We're talking about banking, we're talking about e-commerce, education, and medical technology. We have with us an award-winning man here, award-winning man in innovation. He has won many awards in business management, entrepreneur, and many other awards. We have with us Mr. George Henry. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. It's, as you said, a great start to the year 2024. I mean, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
Going to be mega. Apostle words. It's mega.
Yeah,
It's a mega man.
Mega man.
For the mega year.
Yes, it's a mega year, definitely.
Mega year. So we have a mega institution, a mega company that you have helped to shape and to form.
Right.
And it has definitely left its mark in Jamaica's landscape so far. And I know sky's the limit for you. But for the benefit of our viewers and listeners, old AppFinity Technology, and what do you offer?
All right, awesome. So, AppFinity Technologies Limited, we are a software as a service development company. And I want to stress on a software as a service. And the reason for that is I want to define what software as a service means here. Now, our business is pretty much divided into two main segments. One is SaaS, SaaS, and that stands for software as a service. And number two is outsourced development. On the outsourced development side of the business, we will go ahead and build a product for a company. So let's say, for example, you have a loan management company and you want to have a software that automates your business and your system processes. We will come in, we'll sit with you, we'll look at your needs and we'll look at your processes, and we'll go ahead and build a tool to automate those products and services for your business. And then on the other side of the business, which is the side of the business that I really have passion and I really love, it's the side of the business where we now go ahead and we look at the entire industry and we look at what needs are in the industry, and we go ahead and we build those tools for ourselves, and then we sell those that software as a service to persons. So in essence, let's look at you have a loan company, but you're not one of those huge loan company who can afford a software to have that software built into your business. We will go ahead and we'll build that software, and you'll subscribe to the software. Over the life of our company, over the past 4 years, we have took the mandate to build products, and currently we have 4 products that we have started to commercialize. Yes. We have, and I mean, this is just so interesting. We have Itinerary, which is our leading product right now.
Yes.
I mean, Itinerary is like a really great product. We have, it's an event management platform. We have deployed that tool into over 300 businesses. We have literally drive a lot of company AGMs, conferences, trade shows, you name it. Our platform literally have driven a lot of businesses and a lot of success.
Over 300.
Over 300.
That's not a light thing, you know,
It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. And I mean, the journey has not been an easy one, but we have learned a lot. We have ERP solution, and ERP stands for Enterprise Planning, Management Systems. And when you look at ERP, as the name suggests, enterprise, it's really for enterprise, companies. But we have taken that and we have made it available to small and medium business. There's no reason why you as a small company should not be able to have the tools for you to scale just like a large company, have those tools. And, we have a couple more products that we're actually rolling out as well. So that is AppFinity.
This is big. It's big and I'm loving it. Here what I want you to answer, bearing in mind that the people that we're talking to, some of them they might have the idea, we want them to start business, they might be in business and need to get to the next level. What drove you when you were starting? What pushed you to start?
So I've always been entrepreneurial. I will say that. However, I started very small with just wanting to provide a need for myself and the people around me. Now, I find that in business as well, sometimes we think about the larger picture and the bigger picture we want to solve. We want to move an entire mountain, right? But we can start by just solving one problem. And then as you move along, the goal changes and shifts and upgrades.
What was that small problem? What was that small thing that you started? What you wanted to solve?
I wanted to provide financial stability for myself, and I wanted to provide financial stability for a group of guys who was around me.
And you realize what you had to offer that you could leverage.
Evolves.
Yes.
And evolves.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big.
In speaking of evolving, what and how has this mission and vision for your company, how has that changed and how has that shaped your outlook for your business?
Great. So, as I said, when I started, I just wanted to provide that financial stability for my friends and myself. But now we have recognized that, hey, I shouldn't stop here. We're going to be the leading software development company in this side of the hemisphere.
Yeah.
We're going to be building software that is going to be touching the lives of hundreds, millions of people.
Yeah.
And it is just growing and growing. And when we have gotten to that milestone, it is going to get larger. It is going to get bigger. I'm 100% sure of that.
Yeah.
So, it has evolved and it is evolving. And our vision, as I said, I don't know, but my vision for the company is not going to be fixed. I set a milestone, I set a large milestone. I get there, and then I'm sure when I reach that milestone, we're going to change and we're going to grow again and evolve.
That's just so important that we keep revisiting, we keep reviewing, and redefining sometimes even what we do, because that is what allows the flexibility. I find that many people are like, they're like glass. This is a plastic generation, man of God.
Yes, they're rigid in their thinking. But I like the fact, though, that what he's saying is that he just started. He had a vision.
Yeah.
No matter how small or how insignificant it probably was. But now, as he grew, he got that vision to expand his thinking. Yeah. That is a flexible leadership style.
Yeah.
And that sort of a flexible leadership style is what is required sometime in an environment such as Jamaica.
You need elasticity. You need the flexibility.
Oh, man. I tell you, if you don't have that in Jamaica, I don't even know.
All right, so we realize that you serve a lot of persons in the corporate industry. How does that benefit your organization, and do you serve individuals as well?
Okay, so that's a very interesting and a very great question, I must say. Because we do our clientele right now is very corporate.
Okay.
However, it is corporate by design at the moment, and the tools that we're now rolling out is our tools that are going to be servicing a much wider clientele, a much wider audience. So for example, one of our educational tool, we're looking to literally touch students and be able to give them the capability, to be able to advance themselves. So even though we started with, our clientele, from the corporate side, we are now moving more into a wider array of, of customers. And, it's very important for us as well not to, because we talk about diversity, we talk about, being able to be flexible. It's very important for us as well as a business not to just be able to say, okay, we're going to be focusing on corporate. If we did that, we have to be able to touch the lives of other persons as well. And, our vision as well, ensures that we are not just looking at corporate, but in a wider array of customers as well.
Very good.
Yeah, so what I hear you saying is that you have recognized that you are a part of a larger ecosystem.
A larger ecosystem.
A
Yes.
larger ecosystem. And being a part of a larger ecosystem, here what I want you to tell our viewers and our listeners. How do you see it? Is it better for somebody to focus on that larger ecosystem and those dependent parts, or you should just focus on your immediate customer in order to ensure your success of your company?
Well, I mean, another great question.
Yeah.
Really like that one. So it's almost like a chicken and egg sort of a situation.
Yes.
Your larger customers, the ones that right now at this very moment, that's providing, you have this entire huge vision that's providing you with the level of income that your business needs to grow right now. You're focusing on them. However, if you lose sight of what the bigger picture is, what the larger scale is, then what happen is that you lose out on everything. So what's important here is finding the balance. So we are literally working on finding the balance between, okay, this is our our larger scale customers. This is the customers that we're serving now at the moment, but we also want to be able to focus on other customers as well in other sectors that is connected within the ecosystem. So we have to find the balance, and finding the balance is, I believe, what is key for growth, for success, for scale between these customers that we're serving now and the customers that we want to serve additionally in the future. So the balance for me is really the key right here.
You've been doing this for a while, and I would say that you have achieved a level of success that is admirable. And like I put it before, when you do well, you are actually a part of the solution to the nation's problem. And that's very, very good. Now, what are some of the challenges that you'd have experienced, and what have you learned that you can share with those who want to go in business or those who are in business that you believe could help them?
All right. So the challenges, as I would always say, first thing, it does not stop. When you get to a larger entity, then there's another set of challenge that is there. For me, one of the challenges access to finance, and I think that's for most businesses in Jamaica. But for us as a tech company, we would have offers and a lot of different offers, but access to finance at the level that we want it to be, that's one of the major challenge. However, what we have done to sort of solve that is, instead of going out to someone or going out to a potential investor and say, hey, can you invest in my business? We took the opportunity and the time to literally build the products. We talk about the products that we own earlier. We took the opportunity and we took the time to, grandma would say, ban our belly and build the products. Now that we have built our products and we are now in a better position, we are now able to now go to investors and have something that we can negotiate with. We're not only going to them and say, hey, I can do A, B, and C. I am going to be going to an investor now and saying, I have done A, B, and C, and that puts us in a really, really good position for us to negotiate.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The reality is that, people don't want to hear about what you're going to do.
No, nobody wants to hear about
want to
that.
see what you're doing.
Show me.
About that. So show me.
Show me.
Yeah,
Show me.
yeah.
Show it to me. So that's good.
But he raised a good point, though, Apostle, that there are times when you're starting business, it is very important for you to have that critical foundation built out, period. So that when your foundation is built out and your structure is there, then scalability comes after. And once he has that scalability, then you're able now to multiply the effect of your company. And then what is happening through that multiplication period of your company, the efficiencies that you would have had by, as you put it, your grandmother says, the ban your belly. The ban your belly period in which you have built up the infrastructure and have the infrastructure solid, then will give you the platform for you to have that increase growth and efficiency.
I love it. I love it. So I'm getting a whole lot of nuggets, I'm getting, one of the things I got when he started is start by solving the need closest to you.
Yes.
That's what he did. He looked at what was happening around him, and he wanted to solve that need. And that's how you start. There's a need that you need to solve. And for him, it was financial stability for himself, and there was a group of persons around him that he also wanted to help. And then he looked at, what do I have to offer? And they built on that. And here we have a mega company. There is something in you that God wants you to use, to leverage, and brings financial stability to yourself and to others. You have something in you.
But I'm sure you had many wins. How was those wins? Highlight one or two, and how has those wins shaped your outlook on business?
Sure, because you see, one of the things is that a lot of times we tend to focus a lot on the challenges, and we don't necessarily highlight, even for ourselves, within our personal development, highlight some of the many wins that we would have had. And we spoke about itinerary just now, as a product, and has been one of my greater win for us. We're at the position with that product, with that business now, where customers are coming to us, and we haven't even been doing a lot of advertisement, and people are just coming to us because they're getting referrals from here, referrals from there. And when I sit and I look at the business and how it has evolved from just a registration form to where it is at now, to us literally building over the platform, because we have seen where we can grow even a lot more by making some tweaks.
Yeah.
It has been a wonderful journey, and it has been a great win for us. So I wanted to highlight that. So you not just look at, okay, these are some of the challenges, but you look and you highlight some of your wins as well, and that is one of the major wins for us as well. Yeah,
that's fulfilling.
That's fulfilling.
Yeah. That's a great word,
Yeah.
When you're doing something and you feel fulfilled.
It
is fulfilled, and that's what I hear coming out. Now, like I said before, we have persons watching, we have persons listening. Some want to start a business, some are in business already. What would you have learned over the years? And you can say, you know what, if I'm gonna share some teachings with the persons viewing and listening, these are the 3 or 4 things that I'd want to share with them.
So I've recently taken on a mantra, and it is just do the thing. A lot of times we think about doing something, and we spend a lot of time thinking about doing something. You find another set of people that go on Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook or Twitter, and they write a lot of messages and tweets about doing something. Okay, you have another set of people who they go to their bed and they lie and they sleep and they dream about doing it. You have some people who sit down around them dinner table and them eating and they're talking to their family and then talking to themselves and them thinking, and they're just there talking about doing it. You have some people who go ahead and they read a book
Yeah.
And they're just reading and they're looking at other people doing it, and they're envying other people that's doing it and saying, oh, you know what, he must did get somebody over and said he must have done something to somebody while he's doing it. And I can't, serious thing, must be doing something while he's doing it. And they're there and they're finding excuses left, right, and center. Why? What's happening? Instead of just doing it.
Yeah.
So there's just one thing that I want to say. Listen, if you want to do something, it's only one thing that you can do. Get up and do it. Like literally, there's no other way. Get up and do it. Stop thinking about it. Stop, writing this, doing this here. Get up and do it.
Don't wait for the perfect situation.
Don't wait for
Don't wait for the
perfect
perfect
situation. Don't wait for the perfect time.
Preach.
Let me listen to one. Just get up and do it, and that's it. That's it. Just get up and do it, and that is it.
That's big.
That is it.
Words inspire. Right? Words inspire.
Yes.
Thoughts provoke.
Yeah,
but only action will get you closer to your dream.
Only actions.
Only action. And we have this philosophy, and it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We do it in wire to win.
Yeah.
We build the plane while flying it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's madness, You're going to build a plane while flying it.
Yeah.
But I came up with that to say, you don't have to sit down and figure it out before you start.
Yeah.
You have the idea, start and build it as you go. And that works for me.
Yeah.
Because there's something you call paralysis analysis, where people analyze until they are paralyzed.
Yes. Yes.
You need to move and run with people who can help you, and you bounce ideas off each other as you go.
Yep.
And you build it as you go.
And you just do it.
And you just do it. Just get up and do the thing.
Speaking about doing the thing, what is next for AppFinity Technologies?
Scale. So, you'd have heard me mention how we started our business, and we took the approach to build an infrastructure first. Yes. And that infrastructure for us is the products that we own. We ensure that, we have something that we own. Now that we have something that we own, the next step for us is to scale. Yeah. Is to take what we have that we own and sell it to thousands, millions of people. Let that impact lives right across the Caribbean. Yeah. And we're at that phase now in our business where we are ready and eager to scale. Yeah. We're doing the thing right now. That's where we are.
Scalability.
Scale. That's it.
So if there is a smaller business, an evolving business that's out there, thinking that technology is beyond them because of the high cost, you're saying AppFinity is the solution for them.
Past the solution. AppFinity is not just a solution for them right now.
Yes.
It is the solution for them now and 10 years from now in the future. That's what we do. We want to help any single business, whether small or medium, to grow and scale. Yes. We're going to be there to grow and scale with you, and we're providing the tools that they need to grow and scale. Whether it's going to be accounting, inventory, a CRM, human resource, we have the tool and the service and the software that will help you as a small business.
When you're finished, there's no more small company.
No, but what else? Everybody should be growing and scaling.
That's what we like. That's what we like about
I'm loving it, man. I'm absolutely loving it. Listen, I want you to tell persons how you may be contacted. How can they reach you?
Sure. So you can reach us at our website, and that's www.appfinitytech.com. That's AppFinityTech.com. Or you can also email us at support@appfinitytech.com. That's SUPPORT. I hope I can spell support right there. At AppFinityTech, .com. And you can also call us at 876-434-0989.
Love it, man.
Yes.
I love it. All right, so let's pull some nuggets, some gems.
Yes.
Let's pull some gems. Yes. So when he started, I like that. He started by looking at the needs that were around him and not ignoring himself either.
Yes.
He needed financial stability, and there was a group of persons around him that he also wanted to help. And then he looked, what do I have to offer that I can leverage, that I can build on. And they were of the same mind. He gathered them together, and that's how they started.
Yes.
So what need exists? What need? Because guess what? We don't all see the same needs, and we're not all moved by the same things.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if that need is moving you, chances are God is speaking to you about doing something
Right.
concerning that.
Yeah.
And some people will pray until God come and do it. You know.
Yes.
That's true.
Get up off your two back pockets
Yeah.
Yep.
and get into action. This is 2024.
Yes.
Because chances are what you are praying for, God has empowered you to go and move towards and solve.
Yeah.
Gem
What
number 2.
What I liked is the fact that he says he took some time to build out the infrastructure so that he was preparing himself and preparing his company for the scalability. Sometimes in business, we want to start and keep the thing going and running, but sometimes it requires that level of strategy, that level of building out the infrastructure to take on the capacity. Sometimes, Apostle, in our personal lives, persons ask God for more, but they have not built their capacity
Yes.
for the
Hey,
more.
brethren, listen to about the house here, they wants that.
You need to build the capacity to acquire more, whether in business or your personal life, so that when the more comes, you can
You're ready.
scale that more with the
Definitely.
efficiency that is required, so you're able to move your company to the next level.
Definitely.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it because your capacity
Yeah.
determines what you are able to handle.
Yes.
And you're asking God for more, but your leaden weight is smaller than what you're asking God for.
Yeah.
So you have to build out and be ready for what you are asking God for. I also observe, he didn't say success board, but this is a principle that
Yes.
I apply.
Yeah.
Most people have a vision board. I have a vision board, but I also have a success board.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to look at what God has used you to do. What has God done for you? Because in difficult seasons, that's going to inspire you. That's going to encourage you.
Yes.
And I realize you look back with great fulfillment
Yes.
at how far God has brought you, what he has brought you through. And we give him glory for that. This is good.
This is good. I want to one last gem, and the gem in which he says he has created itinerary platform, and that has brought great success. Persons are now reaching out to his company, AppFinity, because of it. But he says, listen, that's not it yet. I have to go back and reinvent to make it even
Yep.
better.
Never
I have
stop
to
evolving.
go back and touch the pulse of the economy and to find out how I can improve that to expand what that offering could be. Do not be complacent with your business. Even if it brings success, there is another level for you to take that product,
Tap into,
take
yeah.
that service, tap into the pulse of the economy, and continue to always evolve. That iterative process of continuous improvement, that's going to take it to your goal in 2024 and beyond. I love it. I
Awesome.
love it.
Absolutely. You guys don't miss next week. It's going to be mega. This is the mega year. This is the mega year. And remember to reach out to George. He can take your business to the next dimension. I release the blessing of the Lord upon your business. I declare that 2024 is going to be the year of mega doors, mega opportunities. I declare over you that if God be for you, no one can be against you. Fresh ideas, fresh wisdom. I declare that God is sending the right persons around you so that you can partner with. And I declare you will never be the same again. What you're declaring?
I declare the same thing you have declared. Amen. In Jesus' name. And viewers and listeners, I want you to follow us on our social. It's at The Business End Show on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and TikTok. Come over, interact with us, share, like, just tell a friend to tell a friend. And we will see you next week. Until next week, continue to be your increasing best. This has been The Business End. Thank you.
Master Coach Apostle Courtney McLean and Business Coach Zidane Simister are powered up to share their expertise on the business end. But don't forget to tell a friend or a colleague, and of course have your tools on hand, your notebook and your pen. Classes are in session every Tuesday, 3:30 on Gospel JA for the business end. Master Coach Apostle Courtney McLean and Business Coach Zidane Simister await you.